Here we go again. We're making sour cream enchiladas. First thing, green onions diced up. Then sour cream, huge tub. Put it in. 1 tub of sour cream. 1 tub cottage cheese. These are the big ones from Costco. Then cheese, because it's cottage cheese and green chilies. 1 can of green chilies. I like to mix this before I put the cheese in. Get the green onions, green chili, and sour cream and everything mixed up really well. Makes a huge bowl of it. Then you take your cheese. For this, I usually use not quite 1. So just over half of the cheese I put in the mix, and you mix it. This is a Mexican blend, which I think is Colby and cheddar. And this really thickens it up, the cheese. And you have to mix it until it's completely pretty much white. So the cheese is coated with the sour cream and the cottage cheese and everything. That's what you're looking for. Okay, once that's done, it's really thick. Hold on. Wash my hands. From there, I really like a brand of enchilada sauce called Sun Vista. But you can do the Las Palomas. I think Palmas. I like to do mild because it gives a great flavor, and not a lot of people like the spiciness of the spicier ones. I don't know. It's just what we do. So what you do while you're doing all this, you preheat the oven to 350, 375, anywhere in there works fine. My tortillas, there they are. Get a big old thing of corn tortillas. The batch that I make makes 2 pans. They're, I don't know, something I can't see anymore. 13 by 9. So 2 13 by 9 pans. And what you do is you take your pan and you take your sauce and you pour a layer of sauce in the bottom of the pan. And this is going to keep it from sticking when you cook it. There's nothing worse than the tortilla stuck to the bottom of the pan. And this is just another one of those recipes that I've been making forever and kind of tweaked it and done stuff to it and, until it's what I like. So you just take your tortilla, you take your enchilada inside, roll it over, place it in the pan, and that's it. And you just keep doing that and stacking them right against each other. Until the whole pan is lined. That's it. Just keep rolling them over. Super, super easy. Nothing, no big deal. Some people cook the tortillas and stuff ahead of time. I just don't find it's necessary. And this is just, kind of reminds me of like a stuffed manicotti. You can consistency. Just keep doing that. If you like more stuffing, you can do more. You can do a bigger amount of stuffing in it. I like just like that. And the pans are nice because you can actually, if you don't do too much stuffing, you can actually put them in side by side because the ends kind of taper off on each other. So once you have them all stuffed, what you're going to do is you're going to take the rest of your red sauce, or your red or green, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going to do a little bit of both. I like to do both because when you're buying the sauces, you never know which one's going to taste better that day or out of that can. So what you're going to do is you're going to put cheese, the rest of the packet of cheese, over, so half of what's left on one pan, half of what's left on the other pan, and then you're going to pour the rest of the sauce on top of that. Put it in the oven, bake it at 350, 375 until it's completely bubbling. It usually takes about 30 minutes or so. And this is the last one for my first pan. And so, like I said, I'll move this out of the way. You can see the pan is full of now enchiladas. If we want to make more, since I did did that, I can actually make a few more because it squeezed them all together. This is awesome to make for big parties because it's so fast to make. So now we're going to take the cheese. I mean, I didn't say this was a healthy dish, but it's because it's a lot of cheese. And you can get by with one can per tray. I like two, and that's it. You bake them, you pull them out, you let them sit. The longer you let them sit, they'll firm up, so you can actually take them out. But sometimes if you do too much sauce, and you take them out too soon, they're just runny and they just run everywhere. They taste the same, they just don't look the same. And that's how you make sour cream enchiladas.